everybody, it's Kelly and I'm back with another layout. This one is going to be a 2-pager and I'm trying to decide here whether I want to go with the green or the orange, and I decided on the green, and the reason that was, and it wasn't quite as apparent in this shot, but when I looked at it I pointed to, that's my sister actually, her shirt, like we were fading into the background because we had orange on, and the orange just kind of, you blend it into the background paper versus this green here really pops the orange and our shirts off of that page there. So that's what I'm going to decide to do. Now, you guys are going to be really surprised, and I'm just going to tell you it up ahead, but I am not going to use much pattern paper in here. I'm not going to layer paper like I normally do, believe it or not. There are so many pictures on this layout. Plus, I'm going to end up also doing an insert as well. I already have those pictures pulled out. So I have 9 pictures on these 2 pages. Plus, I have another 5, so 14 pictures that I'm going to include here. So what I'm going to do first, and there's my hair that needs a highlight, which it got this week. Anyway, I'm going to put all the pictures down, and I'm having to actually really kind of get over the top of this to make sure that I have everything even at the top there. And then I'll just put these down. They're not quite 4 inches across, so they'll leave a little bit of space in between on both sides of the middle photo, I guess would be the easiest way to explain that. So that's why I'm kind of out using the 2 photos on the outside first, gluing those down, and then gluing the one in the middle. So, all right, long explanation for something fairly simple. And now I'm thinking I like a little bit of space here between these photos as well. And there's so much going on in these photos. I think that little bit of green paper in between each of them really helps my process here. So while I'm finishing gluing all this down, and actually I'll glue, that's my number from this particular run. It was called the Pumpkin Run. I loved this one. We had a beautiful warm-ish, you know, it was I think 28 degrees at race start, but it was sunny, so it felt warmer. Fall day here. That is me on the far left in the orange running skirt, and then my sister is in the middle on the right page, and that's my brother-in-law, her husband, as well on the right page at the top there. So we've been doing 5K events together and are having a fun time doing that. I'm just going to use my Scotch tacky glue here to help glue down that race bib a little bit more, just because it got ripped and it was coming up pretty badly. They don't always look so beautiful when I'm done with them, which is fine. And now I'm having problems putting that back in, so I got that figured out. Okay. So now I've lined everything up there, and then I'm going to put the photo again with a little bit of space between the bib. Everything else is justified to the right. And this is a little sticker that we got at the end of the race, or you could get one. So I thought it would be kind of fun for me to put that on the page somewhere. And what I've done, you can't really see them with the way everything is positioned here, but I have some wood pumpkins on top here. And now I'm trying to decide, I want to journal quite a bit about this experience. So I'm trying to decide on a card. I was thinking that's an L Studio Halloween printable there. You can get that right on their website. I was thinking about something from there, but I didn't like it as much. I really liked the white here. I thought it really called attention to the journaling, and then I'll have I'll have other things that makes it white there. I did like that card. I did cut that card that looked kind of like candy corn and thought about using that one, but decided in the end I really liked the white best. I thought the candy corn card almost called too much attention to itself. And then once I did that, I thought, okay, well, I like the way that sticker looks at the bottom. I can use that there. And I just cut off a little bit. I'm cutting off a little bit on either side so that it actually sits underneath the card so that it's not quite as wide as the card. Otherwise, that would leave sort of an awkward kind of gap. And there's one of those wood pumpkins. So that wood pumpkin is from Hobby Lobby. I bought that, I think, last year. I know I didn't buy it this year. So I'm trying to decide like where they should go. I want them kind of even, or not necessarily even, but kind of spread across the layout. And I liked putting the one pumpkin on the bib there because that highlights the name of the run. And then I grabbed that puffy sticker there, and that it says pumpkin everything, and that one is from Elle's Studio, the Halloween puffy stickers from 2017. That little heart there, the heart sticker there, is from Bella Boulevard, and it is from the Halloween Magic Treasures and Text, and I think that's from 2017 as well. I got that in like some sort of grab bag or something, maybe a warehouse box. I didn't tell you this, but the card is also from Elle's Studio, the 3x4 card, and that's from their October kit. And then the green background paper, which I could have told you ages ago, is from Kite Tails Design. It's the Blue Sky Day collection, and its Grass is Greener is the name of the paper. So that is a company I have never come across before, and I'm not quite sure where I got this, but it's a great color. It's perfect for this layout. So now I'm just taking my wood veneers, oh my gosh, my Zots, glue dots, and I'm putting them on the back of the pumpkins. They did come with a foam dot on the back, but I didn't want them to be quite that high. That made them pretty high. So I was thinking about putting a pumpkin up there, but then decided I wanted to do something else. So I'm going to use these star stickers here, and that came from those Halloween puffy stickers from 2017. Except for the very small black star that I just put up on the top right. There, that's coming from the small black star that's going right on that label there is coming from the Elle Studio puffy stickers. I'm thinking about putting that little word sticker there that says pumpkins, but I didn't like the space around it, so I actually just put that over the top of the bib there. And there's that black star from Elle Studio from the puffy stars. And then the pumpkins came from that Halloween Magic Bella Boulevard sheet. Okay, so now I'm kind of looking at things I have left here to scrap with, because I have inserts, a 4x6 insert to do, and I have my photos prepped. These are American Crafts two-sided 4x6 insert. What that is that's all three of us coming in at the end of the race, and I did it in the order we finished. My sister and brother-in-law placed, I think, 10th and 8th. And I'm trying to remember, I had a really good run as well, too. Oh, I was 16th out of 46, which was pretty good for me. All right, so I'm looking at these. The photos are smaller than the actual pockets, so they don't shift around too much. I actually want to put them I want to put them on a piece of paper. So I'm kind of playing around with what color I'm going to use, and I find this diagonal stripe orange paper, and that is from Doodlebug, the Petite Prince Mandarin Dot Stripe. And I really like how that orange matched with the orange in the pumpkins and of our shirts. It's a really orangey versus yellowy or reddy orange. I guess it has red in it, a lot more red in it, which makes it not so yellowy. And the pumpkins in our shirts and the other pieces were all orange, like that pumpkin everything puffy sticker is pretty orange, as were the stars. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm just going to cut that paper into 3 4x6 chunks there. Actually, I cut it into 6 4x6 chunks so that I could use it on the back of all of the photos, because I'll bring in 2 more photos and a receipt actually. And I'm gluing these actually more towards, I'm justifying them to the left here instead of in the center. They weren't completely even all around, and I thought I'd make it just sit a little bit to the, because this isn't really a centered page. So now I'm thinking I'm going to put things on these pockets, but I don't want the photos falling out, and sometimes they'll do that in these pockets, so I'm thinking I'm going to glue things to the outside of the pocket versus to the inside. And I have experience doing this because I do a December daily every year and things tend to fall out. So I want to use up more of these pockets, pumpkins, just because I've had them for a couple of years. So I'm kind of playing with how they're going to be arranged. Originally I thought I was going to do them all on the same side, and then I just decided if I do them all to the right, they'll kind of cover me and my sister coming in, so I can't do that. I have to do those 2 to the left. And I just didn't like the way it felt weird with that first photo for it to sit to the left. I don't know why. It just did. It didn't feel like the space was right to me. It felt a little too matchy-matchy. So now I have these phrase stickers from Elle Studio. And then I also have those Autumn Fun stickers there, which are the circles. So I'm kind of looking at what I can put on these photos here. And I'm looking at that first one there. And I found a circle that says "for the record," and then a little sticker that says "remember," and that's my photo. So I thought that was kind of nice to go on there. And then that next one says "more pumpkin please," and again these are the Autumn Fun stickers from Elle Studio. I think you can still get those on their website right now. And then that one says "love." So the circle and the other pieces go there. So, you know, mine's a little bit more emphasized. Okay, so now I was going to take the diagonal paper and put it on the, mount the pictures and the receipt on there, and then I realized there's a really cute polka dot pattern on the back of this, which is so funny because I use this paper all the time. I know that, but I forgot. So I don't have to cut it, and it's too bad that I cut the paper in 4x6s, but I'll, you know, use those again someday. I'll figure out how to use it in layering. All right, so that is a cookie, which was part of the end of the race fun. And then there was a picture on there where my brother-in-law and I may have had a beer in our hand. I'm not going to tell you that it was before noon, but it was before noon. Actually, I guess I did just tell you that. Anyway, we had run a race. It was a good thing. And then in the end, we went out for breakfast. Yes, it wasn't until 11, so it was late. Went out for breakfast a little bit later, and I had a mimosa. My brother-in-law had a Bloody Mary, and my sister was holding my brother-in-law's beer just to make it look like she actually had something, even though she did not. So I'll go ahead and throw her under the bus. I don't advocate drinking at 10 o'clock in the morning all the time, by the way, but every so often when I run a race and there's a series that we run sometimes that they have beer. And sometimes the beer tastes good. All right, so now I took another one of those circles that says, love this, and put it on my time slip there to tell me what my time was and what my place was in my age division. And then I added a pumpkin to that. Now I'm kind of playing with other things that I could use. And I found this sticker that says quality time together, because I'm doing this with my sister and brother-in-law. We are really having fun running these events with each other. And that quality time came from the Here and Now phrase stickers, which is that little batch at the top. And then I found that Heart Puffy sticker from the Elle Studio Family Fun Puffy stickers, which I think are from last Thanksgiving. All right, and then I found another Bella Boulevard sticker there that says Treats, and that is from the Halloween Magic Treasures and Text sheet. And then I added that green puffy star that came from the L Studio Family Fun puffy stickers. All right. So guys, that is it. And what I'm going to just do here is kind of show you that's what the inserts look like. And then I'll bring back the 2 pages and show you how it lays together when they are all done. And then flip that back over so you can see the other side, how that lays in the book. All right, here's a still shot and a whole bunch of detail shots. Hope you guys are well, and I'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye.